You know what I'm saying? How did you get into
Just being an entrepreneur. Just being an entrepreneur. How'd you start your entrepreneurial journey?
I think I've been one my whole life.
Do you ever work a job?
I think.
That's great.
Summer job.
Summer job?
Like I had a summer job.
Okay.
That's about it. I've been a barber since I was a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's like in the crib,
Yeah.
friends.
Yep.
So that got you
Back
short.
porch, from the back porch.
Okay. Some of the people you cut then, do you still cut some of them
Yeah,
now?
some of them, yep. Some of them.
That's crazy. Now we ain't even gonna talk about age.
No, we're not.
How many years? How long ago was that?
That was about 30 years ago.
Gee.
Yeah, that
30 years.
ago.
So it had to be. You're right, because you said you was 8.
Yeah, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. When he,
Him probably 25, 26 years ago. I remember too.
Yeah.
the only reason why I remember, because like I said earlier, I was always with my brother.
7 years.
He used to bring me with him. Well, I used to have to tag along. And on the night joint.
Night
You were saying you had more. You had one before
Yeah,
that.
I was before them. I was on Park Ave before night.
Okay.
Dad, we're almost there.
Yeah, man, we here again.
Let's get it.
Season 4. Think about that.
Yeah, we started from a long way, man. If y'all ain't watch us from the beginning, you can see us, our elevation. I'm proud to be here. I know my boy is too.
Yeah, this is like
We got a legend in the building.
before we introduce the legend,
Absolutely.
introduce the podcast.
Sir,
Your boy had Black Share.
what's going on? I'm your boy G Brown, aka G.
Yeah, man, we got a special guest. Like we always say, we got a special guest, but this is a real special one. This is like a hood legend for us.
This is I keep talking about it. I'm super hyped about this because you already know why. To get him in here is hard. It's hard. But
If you know Rick, if you ever been around Rick, you know this was really hard to
yes.
to get him in here, to really get him in here and do this. But
But it's a blessing too. I'm excited.
yeah, but we got Rick Williams, owner of Exit 31 Exotic, over here on Genesee Street, Utica, New York.
Yes.
I mean, but let's start it up. Let's talk about the history. So I met Rick when I was a little one. My cousin Richie used to cut my hair from when I was a kid to I think like 8, 9 years old. And the next person that cut my hair was this guy on Oneida Street. That was the next person that cut my hair. After that, he was the first person to cut my hair outside of my cousin Richie. That's how I met Rick, in the shop.
That and the barbershop life, you know how it is when you get people from your hood. That's how you meet everybody, or that's how one become almost like a family, I'm sure. You know what I mean? You get the same customers, you see the same dudes, you in your neighborhood, so there's always one person or one barber that everybody went to, unless you went to the old cats. I know everybody went to the old cat before Rick.
Yeah.
We all had to go to at one point, but once Rick, and I was thinking about this earlier, like, I know hip hop and barbershop correlates a little bit because when you get a cut, you know what I mean, you feel different, you know what I mean? Especially in the hip hop world, if you was fly on the scene, you know you had to have a fresh cut, whether it was the high top fade or you got a certain type of part. If you're doing the double parts.
Yeah, double parts. Yeah, the double parts was
I
filthy.
never did that.
Those was
I
filthy.
did that by y'all damn. But now, welcome, bro. I'm happy to see you.
Yeah.
Man. Appreciate you coming by. I know this
Appreciate
song it's different for you, but we're gonna
Yes, it is.
we're gonna have a good show.
Yeah.
But like we always do, let's talk about the beginning stage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, how did you get into
Just being an entrepreneur. How'd you start your entrepreneurial journey?
I think I've been one my whole life.
Did you ever work a job?
Trying to think.
That's great.
Summer job.
Summer job?
Like I had a summer job.
Okay.
That's about it. I've been a barber since I was a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's like in the crib,
Yeah,
friends.
in the crib. Yep.
So that got you
Back
sharp.
porch, from the back porch.
Okay. Some of the people you cut then, do you still cut some of them
Yeah,
now?
some of them, yep. Some of them.
That's crazy. Now we ain't even gonna talk about age.
No, we're not.
How long ago was that?
That was about 30 years ago.
Gee.
Yeah, that
30
was
years.
ago.
So it had to be, you're right, because you said you was 8.
Yeah, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, when he,
Him probably 25, 26 years ago. I remember too.
Yeah.
the only reason why I remember, because like I said earlier, I was always with my brothers.
7 years ago.
He used to bring me with him. Well, I used to have to tag along. And yeah, on the night.
Night
You
Street.
were saying you had more. You had one before
Yeah, I
that.
was before them. I was on Park Ave before Nida
Okay.
for a couple of years.
Okay. And that was your third one, you said?
Yeah, that was the third one.
So Night Street. Oh, Night Street was the third one.
Yeah, it was the third one I worked in, but the second ownership.
Oh, okay, so that was the first time you owned on your own.
Yeah, me, JB, and Seam was on it. Was the owner.
Yeah, Seam, JB, yeah.
That's why I had cut my hair first, I think. Seeing.
Seam.
I
Yeah.
honestly did. What was the hard shit? What was the hard part from the first and then transitioning to your own ownership?
I mean, you gotta be more responsible when it's your own for the bills. You know,
Yes.
it's really easy. It's really easy, but you just gotta be more responsible
Absolutely,
for everything.
for sure. I agree with you on a 110% level. I'm still struggling with responsibility sometimes, but like we was talking about earlier, business ain't for everybody.
No,
You gotta have the certain mindset to be a businessman, and obviously you transition from doing the barbershop thing into getting your Exit 31 cannabis business.
Yes, sir.
Everybody check Exit 31 out on Genesee Street.
Yeah. So what made you wanna get into the cannabis industry?
I mean, I probably always did. You know, for the last probably 15 years ago, because I used to sell it, unfortunately, but that made me want to get into legalization.
Yeah, change the game, especially now with the laws changing.
Yeah, with the laws changing.
It opened up for a bigger community.
Yeah. And honestly, it should always have been legal. It should always have been legal.
For me,
Yeah.
definitely always. Nah, back in the day, you'd be outside trying to smoke on the corner. They definitely used to kick you off the block. But we right back.
Yeah.
We didn't care.
Yeah.
Y'all know we are. Nah, but talking about business, and for the young people out there who want to become business people, and like you said, you got to have a certain mindset. You got to be responsible,
Hard work.
and then you were saying like the support part. You know what I mean? Some people support in positive ways.
Yes.
Some people support in negative ways without them even recognizing.
It's all support, bro.
It's all support, and we take it. And that goes for a lot of other things too.
What kind of mindset you got when you think about like we were saying before we started filming, talking about the support? What kind of mindset can you give? Like, what kind of things do you tell somebody else that's got a business and they like, yo, nobody support, like certain people they want to support them don't support, and it kind of like bring them down where they really don't want to keep going with their business because they're looking for a certain audience, but they're not getting like that specific audience.
But the world is bigger than Utica. It's bigger than Cornhill. It's bigger. You gotta go find your support.
Yes.
May not come from your people, but
As much as we want it to come from us.
as much
Yeah,
as you want
that's
it
what
to,
you want, number one.
as much
But
as you want. But I'm saying your people, maybe your relatives, your friends.
Yeah.
You know, it's good though.
All
Still
businesses.
beautiful.
yeah, regardless.
And it makes you a stronger
Yes.
person. So that hardship, for anybody, you know, you see it everywhere in everything, sports, life, wherever you want to put it at. Usually those folks who get out of that tough time, those probably your strongest soldiers, man, to do something real with their life.
Yeah, speaking of tough time, I want to get more to some tough times because we want to talk about, because we want to show like, especially the kids.
Yes.
Like right now, at this time, we got like some wild kids. Like this generation real different.
They don't think there's nothing out there for them.
Yeah, like this generation real different. So it'd be kind of want to get them some type of motivation. So can you like tell us like some of your early life hardships that you went through that help you like, you know, get you where you at?
poor, just, I was poor, broke. I sold drugs. I did it all, but it was really never no future. Like no, it was difficult, but you have to have, you have to think differently. It's the mindset that we have to change. So I don't. These kids bad, but I'm trying to figure out these kids bad. But I'm just trying, like the words for them.
You know what? It's not.
We all are entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
We all are. So they just have to figure out, what it is, and they gotta look in themselves.
Yeah, what they like. What they like for real.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
difficult.
I think some of
But
those.
it's hard, but it's easier than prison.
Yeah.
No, it's easier.
Talk about it.
It's easy. So
That's a bar.
Yeah.
Very much easier in prison. I think we spoke to some cats if we didn't on our podcast or just in real life. Prison ain't the way, and they feel like they in a place of, like I said earlier, they got nothing. They got nothing out here for themselves. I think more or less it's a confident thing too.
Yeah. But they just don't know.
Our environment
They just don't know. Like I said, we got somebody like him.
to look.
He from where we from. He from where we from. We all came up in the hood. We all came up like us. I know us three sitting here. We ain't had a lot growing up.
No.
But somebody like him, he made a way. Like you said, barbershop, small barbershop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he went to. He ended up over there. His last barbershop over there on down the street right there.
Yes.
20 years I was there.
Yeah.
20 years you on Genesee Street? I didn't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You don't even think about that. Yeah, you didn't even think about that. It seemed like it was like yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when it opened up. I was like, "Oh, Rick, right there." Oh, that seemed like it was yesterday. I swear it seemed like it.
Those transitions could be difficult too. Moving to one place to another.
Yeah.
And for like location purposes.
And
Like we had your
from there to here is how that was.
Yeah.
I miss my customers.
Yeah. Because you definitely probably put barbershop to the side for
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't do you still cut hair?
No.
Not at all. You don't cut nobody hair.
You said that with the best.
Yeah, I cut my general manager over there hiding. You can get him you can film him too. Point.
But yeah, the general manager, he ain't got to be scared. We over here.
Yeah, he in the cut. But we just in a room right now. Like this is really relaxed. Like this ain't CNN.
I really am happy. He's saying he's not gonna do another interview. We gotta give him something. We gotta apply pressure because this is monumental for me.
Yeah, this is great, man.
You dropping gems, and I think more or less your actions speak. You know what I mean? You don't gotta say many words. I think a lot of people recognize you for that.
Yes, sir.
You don't gotta say much. I do. That's how I show that you can also do. He's from this town. Born and raised, right?
Born and raised.
Born and raised, just like me, just like Ed too, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I know you're doing great in your business side, Rick as well, me, entrepreneur trying to get to that point too. But I think more kids need to recognize like you're not gonna get the support. Sometimes you don't know what you wanna do, but the route that you're going probably ain't the best if you always seeing yourself in an office from school, which can translate to a office in somebody's jail.
Yeah.
Those things are not, and they try to correlate those two.
Yeah.
School is,
School is like similar.
Bro.
Yeah. I'm not even cat. Since I got kids now, I really be paying attention now. Like my son at elementary school, so I be looking like the stuff how they like be disciplining the kids.
Cause you got to do your own teachings when you bring them home, so they understand what because they uncomfortable in there. Not all kids are comfortable in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Some people have autism or anything of that
ADHD.
nature. ADHD, anything of that nature that can hinder a person from being, what they are trying to be, where they want to become. They got these overcrowded classrooms. I remember those moments when I was like, yo, it's like 30 kids in one class.
Yeah.
One teacher.
Yeah.
You might have 10 kids who doing a good job, 15 doing a decent job. You probably have another 10 who like, what?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Or this book that you teaching us, the history that you teaching us, I'm not comfortable with this. This ain't, it don't look like me.
That's why school ain't just important. That everybody outside the school, like us in the community, us us male figures for the males, and then like the female figures for the females.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like that's important. Because then they learn other stuff.
Yeah.
Like you could learn schoolwork, learn how to read, write, all that important. But then street smarts and the other stuff, you could learn from a Rick. You could learn from, you know what I'm saying? You could learn from somebody else.
Again, just by paying attention.
It's like shadowing. You might have somebody out there that might want to been a young barber.
Yeah.
You ever
going up right behind them.
ask you?
Oh yeah, I have
help?
hair apprentice. But
Yeah.
that's the goal though.
Yeah.
Try to send a few through the barber school.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, that's what's up.
So are you like donating or is like a
I'm
scholarship?
gonna probably pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite
Like a scholarship. Like a scholarship.
Like a scholarship.
What's up?
You gonna
What's
do
up?
that out in the open? You want that promoted, or is it something you just sliding on? Because I know I can tell right now you.
Slide it up.
Yeah.
But I told you, so
Right.
No,
Which is cool. Either way is fair. You know what I'm saying? It's a good way to help the youth.
Yep.
Or is it older cats? Is it older cats too? Like is it just youth?
Younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a range age?
Probably 18 to 25.
Dang, what if you got your own school? You ever think about that?
I thought about it before this.
Really?
It's too late now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And business here is dope for you.
It's good here.
Yeah.
So are you officially a retired barber?
Acquiring minds.
I'm officially.
No, so
You heard it here first.
I think that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Because some people believe like and I'm gonna turn it to sports. Kobe Bryant, God bless the dead.
Yeah.
When he retired, you don't know what you're gonna do after what you looked at doing for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And transitioning into another dream of yours, if you will, or something like that ain't easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta transition into something that you get away from something you was like, that was my thing. Like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do now? Like, I'm over this.
Yeah, you gotta reinvent yourself.
Is this a new passion for you? If you think so?
This is a new passion.
Yeah. Business is the passion, or
A new business. Yeah.
money,
Business is
money is the motivation. Other than that, though, this
Plus, I don't want to. I don't want to work till I'm 70.
is right. Does this feel like work? Is it fun?
Not at all.
Is it
Yeah.
more fun, or is it?
It's fun, but it's hard because you gotta make sure you have what they want. You gotta make sure it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause everybody's picky.
Everybody's picking.
What? I was in here the other
And
day,
cheap. And cheap.
and very
And
cheap.
cheap.
I was in here the other day, and I didn't know. It's just so much variety, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to choose when you don't want to make that wrong choice. Well, I was happy with my choice, just let you know.
Yep.
You got some good workers too.
Yes, yes.
I mean, shout out to your workers who in here because they know their stuff.
Yeah.
They educated with the product, and they give you good choices.
So is so at this point, so you doing this. So like so when you was a barber, what was more of the motivation? Motivation was the money, or was it just that you loved to be a barber with the barber, like when you was being a barber at first? I'm gonna say barber
I know
first.
what you're saying. Probably being a barber. Because I'm an artist, so it's like artwork when I'm doing it. It's like it's hard to explain, but it's like art.
No, I get exactly what you're
Yeah, I get what you said.
sure.
So like this is the same thing, same type of thing.
This is really, I feel like the state owes me.
Oh, yeah,
Mother.
like a mother.
I feel like
Said no explicit. That was
That
bar.
was a bar.
What you mean? But if you want to, for the people who don't understand, what
Yeah, who don't know?
I used to sell it in the streets.
Oh, okay.
I went to prison for it. Prison, not jail, prison.
It's two different things for sure.
So when they legalized it, they kind of give it back.
Ooh.
They gave back to us. So
Yeah.
so they picked me.
So they should get back. They should get back.
Get back.
That's beautiful. Because if you put it in that mindset, that state right there, that'll get you going.
Yeah, a lot of y'all out there that done got convicted of
What?
marijuana.
Large amounts.
Yeah. How hard was it to get your license?
It was hard. But
Years.
it's hard, like the process, but only 900 people applied.
That's crazy. Out of a state full of like
State.
the whole state.
They picked
Yeah.
half of them. So
Oh, that's a blessing. Do you
yeah,
think
God bless. So,
your background had anything to do with that? It did.
yeah, the background, the business. Plus, you had to have business experience, so
You had a
Oh, yeah, that busy man.
got to pay them taxes.
them tides.
So that's how I got in the door.
This is dope.
I can bring my people. You know,
For sure.
You kick the door down.
People too.
Kick the door down now.
I mean, that's the thing, right? And I'm happy you said bring your people because they don't reckon. I don't know if people understand. When you say bring your people, that don't mean y'all just get to walk in.
No.
Yeah.
You still gotta put work in.
Yeah, you still gotta do your part if you're gonna be a part of this.
We got a seat at the table for you, but what you put into the seat? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what you bring.
Everything on the damn floor. Got you that? I'm gonna keep it there. I ain't going bending down no more. But no. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need to understand, like, you got to put work in too. Even though you knew me for X amount of years or best friends, no friends, and I was just watching some Tyler Perry. I'm always watching motivated videos. Sometimes you got to let folks go, man. It ain't no hard feelings. Like, if you want to be with me, put in the work.
Yeah. Have you had to do that? Like from your transition from the barbershop to here?
I think you lost some folks in a way.
Not really lost friends, but you could just tell. You could tell.
Yeah. The differences in attitudes. Some people underline.
Like I got some friends who was here before I even get paid. You know, they was here with me 3 months painting.
Yeah.
So you know,
Just
he
being
definitely
there.
got a job. You know, those people got a job.
Yeah.
Some-
But they knew your vision though. Some people have the same passion and it's not even their vision. When you got supporters like that, that's all you need is one of those. Truthfully, you can move on with that one person who's like, yo, whatever you do, I got you.
And they just wanna see you get through the door.
Right, which is dope.
That's all I want to see for people, for G, for everybody. I always want to see people get through the door. I don't care about what I get. I'm gonna get mine with whatever. But
I'm gonna work for mine.
Yeah, but as long as you get yours and I see it,
I'm working for people. I ain't gonna lie to you. So that's why
That's why we need to be at this table with
all the time.
more people.
Yeah.
Figure it out, but
I agree with you. And you got to know the people who to actually invite to.
yeah, you gotta know who to invite.
Yeah.
Some people be like X, Y, and Z, and I've been there. I've been the lazy motherfucker to be like, I'll be there, and I ain't going. Let's be honest. Come on.
We don't know you're always late.
I wasn't late the last time.
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, give somebody else that one. But I do. I do be late. Oh man.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely gonna try some more buzz out there. Who the best? If you know, what's the best buzz?
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You can't say that. Can't say that.
That's the hard.
You
That
got
was
too
the
many brains.
hard
You got too
question.
many brains out
Don't
there.
answer them hard questions. That was one of
Do you have your own Exit 31? But I didn't look around yet.
Your own strand?
Yeah.
that get your growers and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, do you base them out in Cali, all of them, or is
all
it
of them
different
are New
places?
York.
Oh, of course, it's got to be right.
Gotta be.
Okay.
I mean, there's a few from out of state, but most 90% New York.
Oh, dope. That's nice.
It's getting better.
Yeah,
It's gonna take a long.
it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing but beautiful things coming from this, man.
Yeah.
In such a different way, like jobs, of course, or maybe you guys plan on doing another one.
Yeah.
You think is that like a plan years to come, or is it as soon as you
Three of them is the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the locations already?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
We're just trying to figure it
Slowly.
out.
Yeah.
So right now, what would you say is your who or what is your number one motivation to keep you like going in the business world, or just to keep going in general? Like do you got something or someone or just anything, like just something in your mind that just keep you going every day?
It was just to make it out. You know, whatever you consider making it out, I don't know, but I just want to make it out.
I think
What's making it out to you?
Making it out to me is
good question.
not having to work. Like even if not even having to come here, just do what I want to do. Just whatever I want to do.
It's time.
You hit to an age where you can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm
saying?
enjoying my retirement now. Not
Yes.
20 years from now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So you say time is like your
Yeah.
just time.
If people talk about
That's what it is for me too.
your
I just like
paradise here on earth instead of waiting till you pass away type of lifestyle. Like,
Yeah.
I fully believe in that. And I worked for the state for a while, personally, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool. You get your benefits, you get things that you need, you know what I'm saying? You can make a decent income, but the hours that you put in to do it, you know what I mean? I feel like it don't match my lifespan, you know what I'm saying? So I agree with you 110%. God's willing, I'll find something to get myself. If we boom with this, it'd be dope.
We're gonna boom. We starting to boom.
We definitely
We starting to boom. We got some stuff.
starting to boom. Shout out to us. man.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
But you know what I mean. I'm forward. I want to be that type of person who can jump to the next thing and next thing without rushing anything, but get into other things and not being afraid to take that leap.
Can't be afraid. So
Right. I think that's the biggest thing for a lot of us.
Yeah. You ever had any fear, dude? Like in your anything that you did entrepreneurially?
about the window.
Yeah.
No fear.
You skydive? Do you skydive?
No, but I will.
Oh, I thought about it too.
I feel like that's one thing that I learned too since like starting to do entrepreneur stuff.
Yeah.
Like I like in sports,
Yes.
always like didn't fear nothing.
We ain't have
You
time.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had time to fear. So I always feel like I had to use that when I started doing, like when I first started like doing the house stuff. I ain't like talking, so I was like fearful to talk to homeowners and make offers. People would reject you offers and all that. But once you start doing, you start realizing like you gotta have like a sports mentality. Like you gotta just not care.
Not care.
About what's even going on.
People say,
Yeah, like
trust in your mindset.
yeah. Just know how to use your words, or like not, or like just learn how to just talk. Not be afraid to learn how to talk different ways. Really.
I mean, that comes with it. Of course, communication, networking.
Networking. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest
That's
thing
huge.
too.
Have you met any?
Trouble with that?
Yeah.
Networking with
Yeah, I
folks,
was
people
gonna say
wanna
that.
tap in, or people saying they want to mess with you. And
I mean, they kind of get in touch with me now at this point. It's kind of easy. But
nerdy. But levels to this shit, man. Yeah, you call me. Yeah, I want that. But yeah,
they call me now.
yeah. And that's the part of the process too, right?
That's the good part, you know.
Yeah.
They bring you samples. The samples is good.
No.
Yeah.
So you know, it's
From them to the beginning stages, I think is dope. Just to see the the elevation of your whole journey is like a story that needs to be told. That's why I'm happy that you're on the show, because
That's the dopest part that I see. Cause I literally, like, I was just before I left the house, I literally was telling my wife, I was like, it's crazy that I remembered. I remember. He said he remembered too. I remember walking in the barbershop. Like I believe actually that nigga King was in there in the barbershop too. Like I remember being me, my little cousin Kyler, and I think it was one of my female cousins. I can't remember who it was. They was with us, and but D King was there too. D King was there too, and we was waiting to get our haircut. D King had the
pro.
Yeah, the pro.
Word?
Yeah, he was playing basketball. I only knew D King because I remember he played basketball. He was on like JV at that time.
Damn.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it might have been like JV at that time.
say varsity, but dang.
Yeah, nah, he was on like JV at that time. But that's what I remember that. But then from there, and then to see he got a whole another situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 30 years later, 20, almost 30 years later.
Was that ever the goal, or that just popped out because of the time?
It kind of popped out. Like the marijuana business?
Yeah.
It popped out. Once New York became legal,
Almost a no-brainer.
yeah, almost. You had to try it. Like, I'll spend all my money trying to figure it out.
See, and that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's what you mean by leaping.
Yeah, you gotta take the risk.
Something that's something.
Scary money don't make no money.
Nah, and that's something you gotta figure out on your own too.
Yeah.
Did you lose a lot during the process?
I mean, there was a lot of fees, like lawyer fees, you know,
Yeah.
but it's worth it.
There you go.
Take a chance.
You gotta take a chance.
I'm gonna say it again. Scare money don't make no money. I run into so many people that be wanting to do stuff, but they want to do it with no bread, or like not having to put up any type of time or money.
Yeah.
Like you have to put in something like risk to like get somewhere. Like,
Yes.
it has to be something. Time, money, it has to be something.
One of those for sure. Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Big sacrifice.
Sacrifice parties and your family, like all that. It's gotta something gotta come in. Something gotta come in somewhere.
If you want it.
Mm-hmm.
For the youngsters, if you want it.
This episode is sponsored by Exit 31 Exotics.
Talking about sports, you got a favorite team? Who your favorite team?
Oh, Lakers.
Oh, you a Lakers fan?
I'm not mad at them.
Yeah, I don't like neither one of y'all.
Fans for talking about Knicks team.
I don't like neither one of y'all. Knicks, Lakers.
Quiet.
But nah, you know what's so crazy about y'all team? Even though y'all in the position y'all in,
Y'all still could get to the
they still
finals.
feel like you guys are championship contenders.
I mean, I feel like y'all still could get the Western Conference Finals though. With that same team. Like,
Possibility.
However it play out, I kind of agree though, because the personnel y'all got.
It depends who they play first.
I was gonna say it depends on how D'Lo play. If D'Lo play like he was playing,
I wasn't there.
Yeah, like that. People like that. You like, oh, all right. Yeah.
When LeBron was up there, D-Lo was going crazy.
Yeah.
But nah, I like D-Lo still. I think he gets hard. He gets a bad rap.
Yeah. Yeah. He was an all-star at one point before.
When in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan, so I cannot say nothing, but we're doing pretty good. For those who don't want us, we're doing all right.
Pretty good.
We're doing that.
Yeah. What y'all think about ladies basketball?
Oh,
All the lady stuff going on.
I love it.
That's good.
It's really good for basketball in general because you get bored of watching certain people how they play. You know what I mean? The NBA is, kind of watered down a little bit, but we enjoy it. I still enjoy it.
Yeah, I do.
I think the men's college is still good. I just think the women's overshadowed.
Yeah, they got more stars than the
They
women.
got more stars.
Yeah, the men's, I don't really even know who nobody is
I
really.
don't think anybody does.
Yeah.
I think the Burns kid is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
NC State. That was a good story.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's missing. That's what it's missing.
Yeah, missing the stars.
Stories and
Yeah, and the stories. Yeah.
Because UConn, they won it, but they blew everybody out.
Yeah.
It was kind of simple pick.
Mm-hmm.
With the girls, you seen like
Yeah, you seen a lot of stars.
a lot of stars, a lot of teams. You know what I mean? South Carolina, of course.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dawn. And the whole
Yeah,
South
shout out to Dawn, the flyest coach. She fly.
Tom Dawn.
Yeah.
And she was nice back in her time, too.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Yeah, getting back to the mindset thing. Sometimes I try to get my mind to like stay focused on things, and you slip a little bit and get into other things, or you just having too much going on in your head. What keeps you like tapped into what your main focus is? Like, I know you probably have a lot going on, whether it's home. How do you balance it with that?
It's off balance right now. I'm here like 7 days a week. Even though I don't have to be here, but I'm here.
It's the beginning stages. I
I'm
understand.
here. I'm here because I be feeling they need me.
General manager.
Yeah, I feel they need me. He need me. He might not say it, but he needs me.
I mean, he's here for you right now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's support right
Yeah, it's a
I
support.
think he need 5 minutes. Put him in the chair. Put him in the house.
now. Get hot seat.
Be like,
All right,
No, he said that.
that was
She's later.
that ain't happening. Nah, this is dope though, man. Well, I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody tell you before. I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear it from here on out.
Yeah, shit.
We hype for you,
Super hype.
brother from the town. You rarely see it. And if you do, it goes unnoticed sometimes. They don't know half of the work you put in as a
Yeah.
barber,
Yeah.
let alone a person who's got their own cannabis.
Yeah, man.
But the mindset you have, it shows.
Yeah.
I think we've been noticing that since we were
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. 30 years plus as an entrepreneur is different. A lot of people can't last 30 years without like stopping and going and get a job. A lot of people can't really do that.
Some people do
Yeah,
expect themselves to have a solid business and they can't balance the two.
Yeah.
One of them have to go. And I think you showed what it takes
That it could be done, right?
without even, putting it on the paper.
yeah, no
The
help.
blueprint to it, or getting a blueprint from a person. Did you ever get a blueprint?
No, I just made up the blueprint.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. And that alone is impressive. You know what I'm saying? And some people are like, they won't look at it as impressive. I do personally, because you know how hard it is. Life is in general, especially in the days, times, or back then, it might not even been easier.
Yeah.
Just to get approved or respected.
yeah,
Clientele.
yeah.
That's the hard part.
The clientele.
Well, it's real hard now, though.
Yeah.
It's real hard because it's 30 barbershops.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Barbershop
Everywhere.
corner.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Back in the day, it used to be like 3.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you only got to be the barber because the people who used to be is getting old.
Yeah,
Tired.
yeah.
And stuff was shutting down, rightfully
Yeah.
so.
yeah. Oh yeah, I got a good question. Speaking of, you said blueprint. So what's like if you could do like a 5-part or 3 to 5 part like blueprint for somebody who want to be an entrepreneur?
Steps.
What's the steps? Like step 1, step 2, step 3. I'm like you could do 3 to 5.
You asking me?
Yeah, yeah.
You want me to have?
Your
You
main.
got to have an idea.
Yeah, so that's step 1.
This is not a trivia. Because I'm stealing all this.
I want to say you got to have money, but sometimes you don't have to have money. So,
It's easy.
So it's easier with money. But
Easier with money.
if you don't have it, That's 2. You can give me the rest because I don't know. I gave you 2.
So idea.
Let's say you gotta have an idea. You gotta have a couple dollars.
Supporters,
Supporters is
negative or
but-
positive.
Yeah, negative or positive.
And when we say negative, we talking about the people who have so much to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you act like we don't notice or don't hear it. We hear it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loud. So just to let you know, thank you, because we are motivated by it.
Yes, sir.
Your lack of support.
Because it's not for everybody. This is for some people. This is
Yeah,
not
man.
for-
Even with us doing a podcast, there's so many podcasts.
Yes, yeah.
I don't care. I don't care that there's so many podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm at that point now. I'm all about giving content, giving people their flowers, good people their flowers. You know what I mean? Hearing a story. One day we'll get somebody to cry. You know, that type of stuff. I mean, I've cried. With this dude, but we ain't gonna go into that. But no, you know what I mean? Just having good content and being around good people, man. Good people who understand the like you want to be somewhere. You want to do something besides just sitting on our asses.
Yeah.
Leaving a legacy, if you will.
At this point, that was you. Is that something you're looking for? Like just the people, like the best kind of people at this point in this whole process.
The best kind of people like working here or
Just anything working, like they like I always
Part of the journey, man.
Yeah, I always heard this quote that said you like the product of the 5 people that you always around.
Oh yes.
So like is that like a thing for you right now?
it could be. Sounds like it is.
Yeah. The good people around you is what keeps it going.
You gotta have good people around you.
I think that's important too.
You have to.
I knew this brother since we was in elementary school.
Yeah, because he was little. Yeah,
And with Ed, I already knew Ed how he was the same way. Y'all have similar type of styles too, because he was like that as well when we was kids. He didn't say much, but he did a lot.
Yeah.
On the court as well. On the court was different. He kind of talked a lot.
I saw him on the court.
Yeah, we talked a lot. We did a lot of. He's a gangster.
yeah. No, this guy's a gangster.
Probably a bullet.
Yeah, we low key gangsters on the court.
He
Yeah,
didn't care.
yeah.
I said a lot. I'm sorry to everybody who played against me. I didn't mean that shit. In the moment I did though.
And on night you probably meant it though.
Shit. Don't bring it up ever. But now, yeah, it's dope to see. I hope the younger crowd get to see this, and the older crowd who looking, even though they feel like they too old. You know, people feel like they
Yeah, you feel like it's over.
yeah. People give up fast.
Yeah, we ain't gonna mention your age, but it's people that's like in their 30s and 40s that feel like when they reach there,
Yeah.
that it's just over. Like, all right, I'm just gonna work here, or this is just what I'm gonna do for now. Like, I don't have any other aspirations. Like,
Right.
you know, like, and I don't want to mention your age, but
That's cool. That's cool.
you know,
No, that's cool to think like that, but it's not me.
Yeah, exactly. And the people who do think like that, I think the best bet is to keep that energy over there. Yeah, I don't want that type of energy.
yeah, because it's like I feel like it don't matter the age. Like, you could be 65, like,
You'll go back to school.
yeah, like,
That's what I'm on. I'm trying to go back to school.
Yeah.
But we was talking about that being an older age and people saying it's over.
yeah,
What's even worse than that, you got kids who are 17, 16, 18 think it's over.
Yeah.
That's why they quick to pick up a gun.
exactly.
And waste their life.
I was gonna say that earlier in the show too, because like you got like kids that's like 19, they get arrested, they go to jail for like 3 years or something. They get out at 23, and they thinking like it's like, oh, I done been in jail for 4 years. Like, what am I do now? I might as well just go back and do some street shit.
Yeah, and that's a crazy mindset to have. I don't know if I'm seeing a shift change on that, because you see a lot of people come home from prison and they get right to it. You know what I'm saying? They get right to it.
You do.
For real, you'll see a lot of people like that, and it's impressive. And working with kids, though, because that's what working with kids, they really have that mindset of, you know what I mean, it's over.
Yeah.
And that's probably coming from what they came from, their lifestyle, their upbringing, parenting, unfortunately, bullies, if you will, mental health without them knowing it's
Knowing it.
health. You know what I'm saying? They get lost in that way. And I hope some of those kids see this and they recognize, like this man said it, even if you poor, broke, or come from a tough child upbringing, or if you didn't come from a tough childhood upbringing and you just have that mindset, you don't have, there's so much time in your life to do what you want to do. Don't give up too quick just because you had a couple of rough patches. And who am I to say that rough patch could break you? You know what I mean? I'm not here to compare struggles with nobody. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna say what you went through ain't shit, but you can get through it. I know that. Just
All you gotta do is keep going.
All you gotta do is keep going.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Yeah. So
Yeah.
agree.
And the age thing, like I said, Bill Gates, all these guys, Steve Jobs, all these dudes got rich when they was like in their 40s, like early, like late 40s, 45. I think like Bill Gates like 45.
Yes.
All these different dudes got rich later.
Or caught their big break from acting or doing movies. Or even some of these rap dudes who you thought was getting money, they wasn't getting money till
like later.
Later.
Yeah.
Whether it's ghostwriting or whatever it was. So yeah, keep going, man, and shoot.
That's it. I mean, I think that's it.
That's it.
You got through it. We here. This is the end.
This is the end.
You got through it.
Yeah, it was smooth, simple.
It was.
We got to spend times with this brother. This is the most words
Probably
I've heard this man speak. And watch this man shoot darts. All of that. We get the good Greek. What's up? So much love. You can tell he's a respectable dude. We respect you big time, highly. And show some support. Come to Exit 31, man. Stop playing around. Spend some of this money. I know y'all got money. Y'all be lying.
This episode is sponsored by Exit 31 Exotics.
Yeah, man. Support your own, man. We need
support each other and come together. Who knows what we can bring into the city? I think even if we say nobody collabs with you, take a page from this brother's book at least.
Yeah.
Go get your own. If you think you can do something, you don't need him to do it. He's showing you a little bit that you can do it. Ain't no difference, man.
He gave you a little bit of a blueprint.
Yeah.
He gave you a little bit of a blueprint in this interview just by talking about what he went through.
Absolutely.
Like he had ups and downs. Went to prison.
Right.
Came home. I really feel like I was gonna say this. I really feel like I noticed. I don't know if this actually happened with you, but it felt like your life or things for you went more up when you got out of prison. Yes. It felt like everything started going like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's married to my cousin. I feel like everything started going like this. I was watching from afar. I just noticed it. You on the barbershop over there in Genesee. Like I just started noticing different things. You know what I'm saying?
That's good too.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
just
just
to see the witness.
Yeah. So like I said, ups, downs, and he's still.
And I hope people feel the same.
Still going.
I hope people feel the same. Like I know not everybody is, but I hope people see you and say, "Yo, kudos to that dude, man." You know what I mean? And stop hating. I'm not saying people are hating. I'm just saying try to find a way not to show the shit.
Yeah. Just take a page.
Yeah.
Just take a page.
Ain't nothing wrong with showing love. That shit free.
Yeah.
It really is. A little bit of energy.
That's
Run
it.
a little finger for somebody. Yeah. To us too. Nah, appreciate you pulling up.
So
See you soon. I'll be back.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be back.
Let's go shopping.
Yeah. You got anything like a little special message? Anything you want to tell the kids out there or to anybody, the people that want the supporters, the 2BPOV viewers?
Boss talk.
Just don't give up.
There you go.
That's it.
That's it,
I ain't
man.
gonna say too much.
Man of many words.
Many words, man. You know.
When I say that, I mean he don't gotta say a lot for it to mean a lot.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Yeah, take them bars and put them in your brain and execute them things that you want to get done.
We out of here.
Yeah, I mean this is 2BPOV to season 4.
Season 4.
Season 4. It's 2024 too, yo. We've been here since 2020.
Bless up.
We've been doing this since 2020. So yeah, it's just season 4.
On the couch.
On the couch to in the exotic.
In the exotic.
Yeah, we here. I mean, and we out.
Dad, we're almost there.